I've got a really awesome plant project you guys are going to want to see. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely love to get creative with my plants. I have everything from mossariums to an air plant display made out of a picture frame, a kokedama, and my latest project, a genuine seashell that I turned into a planter. What more could I possibly want? What more could I do? When I got this from the dollar store, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, it didn't have any drainage holes at all, so I added my own. So after I was done with the drill, I just added the little trays back and started putting the little metal legs together. Honestly, this took way longer than it should have because I am the least coordinated person on the planet and I was using my non-dominant hand. So after I got it all back together, I got an idea. I picked up 2 trellises from the Dollar Tree and then zip tied them to the back of the top pot so that the plants could climb. The whole reason I'm doing this is to free up some space because I have like over 20 plants now and I have no room for anything at all. When planting multiple types of plants together, you want to make sure that they have the exact same care requirements, so for the top pot, I'm just going to do different varieties of pothos. I currently have a golden pothos, which is the bigger one, and a neon pothos, which is the smaller one. I divided the plants up a little bit off camera so that they would be more spread out and have more room to grow. I'm going to try to pick up another pothos to fill in the space. Since I moved the pothos, I now have space where they once were, so I'm taking this opportunity to move some of my plants around. I put my purple heart where the golden pothos was because it gets a lot of light there. And I'm replacing my neon with a snake plant. If anybody has any ideas for the bottom 2 tiers of my 3-tiered planter, feel free to let me know. Now, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of headspace between the tiers, so whatever plant I do end up choosing will have to be more compact and okay in lower light. I do have a few ideas, though. Honestly, I think this is going to look awesome once it's fully planted, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. I was going to wait to plant this up a little bit more, but my grandma picked me up this golden pothos that was on clearance. I wanted a neon, but they didn't have it, so this will work. It unfortunately had some dead leaves and a little bit of dead growth on it. I just snipped all that off, and it's good to go. I also decided to take a cutting to put in my fish tank filter just because I wanted to see if I could get it to grow. On the outside, this plant looks pretty good, so let's check out the roots. Initially, I tried to take the plant out of the pot without taking the hanger off, and that didn't work, so I had to take it off, and now you can see why it didn't want to come out. It had quite a few roots, and they all appear to be healthy, so that's a good thing. It did take me a while to untangle them all, though, and I had to be really careful not to damage them, but eventually I got it done. The initial plan was to have half neon and half golden, but since that didn't work out, I just moved the neon to the center, and I think it looks great anyway, and I can't wait to do the rest of this planter.